Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Hey, Steven, what's up? I'm trying to get there. I have a doctor's appointment today and I am not feeling so hot. Well, I feel fine. Just my back's hurting. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Can't complain. But other than that, hey, I'm to the bank. I don't know if Jane's going to come in here today, but one thing I will say is Jane has been a friend of mine for a very, very, very long time. And she is a mod for me and will be a mod for me until whatever. And I don't want anybody being mean to her because she's friends with me. Jane is a very, very nice person. And when she first was in here, everybody was being really, really nice. I think we're all losing focus why George and I are doing these channels. And I think it's bullshit, in my opinion. Do not be rude. If you guys are rude to Jane in any other chat, don't come in here. Because Jane can swing her wrench any way she wants. Jane is a good person. I know who that Holland Opus account is. Dude's a dick. I don't think his last video on Reddit looked very pleasing, but he's going to be disrespectful to frickin' Jane. Talk to my friend like that, bro. I'm there to mod and get along with people. I'm not there to sit and watch my friend get talked to like a piece of crap. She's a good person. Jane's one of the best people I've ever met in my life. And some of y'all were friends with her. So keep riding your Farley train. I won't be on it. Yeah, Jane is good people. Very, very nice people. She actually has a life. Doesn't sit on her freaking ass all day making stupid things. That just pisses me off. She should not have been talked to like that. or blocked or anything like that. That wasn't fair to her. That's why it says this stuff is stupid at this point. I'm keeping my eye on who I've had the problem with. I'm not making deals. So the whole reason that George and I were doing channels is for all of us to get along and, whatever. It's stupid. Hey, Unhinged Gremlin, how are you? And don't block any accounts that come in here that I don't know, unless somebody comes in here and says something disrespectful. Anybody can come in here. I'm not doing this anymore where we're in rooms and people are like, oh, well, this is this person. Who cares? As long as somebody's respectful in here. Nobody liked it when we didn't know who Lola was or Larissa or any of them. So welcome, Gremlin. Jane had no reason to be attacked like that last night. How you doing? I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. Like, we're in freaking daycare. You can't talk to this person. You can't go up on panel. You can't do this and that. One person's expected to do something, yet my freaking home got shown. But everybody's forgetting that shit. No, that's not how that works. If I'm going to run a daycare it is. M to the B, you still in here? Because I'm going to start wrenching people and they can swing their wrench any way they want. I don't care. Thank you. Anybody can come in. We're not going to sit here when my home was shown and all that shit was done to me and the real life stuff, but then we're going to get mad at people for making a comment because that woman has been all around here. Jules, you are a freaking nightmare. You are the reason for every single one of this. And you're not Busey or Rod Stewart. You look like Chris Farley. That's what you look like. And I don't love you, Jules. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. That's when they start filing in. I'm sorry. It was the spirit of the corrosive panties. I repeat, the spirit of corrosive panties, not my panties. Yes. I'm telling you what. Nope. She either looks like Farley or she looks like that person. Actually, you know what? Let's take it back. Her new name is what's that lady's name that was in shit? Somebody sent me a picture of her yesterday. What was that? The movie that Jack Black was in, where he thought the woman was like really beautiful, and Gwyneth Paltrow was in it. I named my daughter after the little girl in that movie, the little Cadence girl. What is that movie? What was her name? Rosemary. That's your new name. Your new name is Rosemary. You guys remember that? Not Farley. Your new name is Rosemary. Yep. Shallow Hal. Perfect movie. Because Jack Black looks just like the Sasquatchian. So there you go. We got the Sasquatchian and Rosemary B. That's your new name, Rosemary B. That's what you look like. You look like Rosemary while you're sitting back telling everybody they're fat and nasty and miserable. What do you guys think? Rosemary? I think that's better. Yep, you look like Rosemary and you're just like Shallow Hal. So either call her Hal or Rosemary because that's what you look like if you want to call everybody fat and have my friend get attacked. So if you guys could please put this in here out of respect for Jane, because that Holland person don't like Jane, and we know who don't like Jane. So justice for Jane. I do not like. Yep, justice for Jane. Oh God, that didn't look good. I gotta rewind that and take that back. I'm trying to get ready actually though, too. What is up with our Wi-Fi? Jane has never, ever supported Deadly. He said it was sad because he was an alcoholic. No, you know why? The reason is it's because Rosemary Howe, she's delegating all this shit. And I'm telling you what, we all know who Holland is. And it just seems very weird that Holland doesn't like me or doesn't like Jane or doesn't like Cheryl. But now we kind of know that he doesn't like anybody. And I can't give a confirm of it, but somebody did yesterday before the live ended. But no matter, he shouldn't have been disrespectful to Jane. And Jane was timed out too. Or was somebody got blocked for sticking up for her. Mm-hmm. You didn't offend anybody. Please stay. We don't act like that in here. The only people that come in here are Rosemary's people. Mm-mm. Let's see here. Two sickies. I must have missed you. What are you up to, two sickies? Hold on, guys. Who's two sickies? Any comment on Bambi's and Harlow's to dox children and families? I'm not sure, sickies. What are your comments about my home getting doxxed and Amber's kids' pictures getting sent to me? What are your thoughts about that, sickie? Mm-hmm. Just like Wanda came in and I timed her out. Mm-hmm. These people are forgetting the stuff that Rosemary did, showing the inside of my home and doxing everybody and all. Okay. Yep. You don't know anything about that? Well, I could give you a link to somebody. You can go watch their channel. It's nothing but uplifting things. Absolutely. That would be like me being friends with somebody that chopped my head off and I got it re-sewn on. And then we became friends again. I just don't even do that. Rosemary? Oh, I don't know who she is. Just that watches everybody and anybody online and doesn't want anybody to have a voice. I'm tired of this stuff. Do I have any comment on it? No, not really. I don't. What's your comment on it happening to me or anybody else? What's your comment on it? It's funny. Right, Cindy? But it was okay when Rosemary B was had him in the room and she was okay with them to get shown and pictures of Amber's children being sent to me when they were minors. Just asking. You don't support doxing at all. Okay, so what happened with Harlow and Bambi? I did not know what happened. Explain it to me. Now that I know who you somewhat are not. What happened with Bambi and Harlow? I'm not here to choose sides, but I would like to know, and then I can give my input on it. Hey, Amber, you can have your pictures back of your kiddos if you want when they were minors and sent to me by somebody, Rosemary. You okay? I love you. No, Dudley does have a drinking problem. Dudley also says horrible, rotten fucking things. And I think that people try to help people. And when it doesn't work, I made a bad judgment call with Dudley myself. They should not be threatening to dox children and families. Harlow and Bambi are welcome to come in here if they would like to talk. But again, well then, yeah. But what about people that have already done that, though? That have already doxed children? Isn't doxing children sending pictures out of them as minors? Is that doxing? I don't fully know what doxing means. Does that like giving out their first name and their information, or like showing private things about them? I don't know how that is, so that's why I'm asking, okay? We know who the account is. That account, the one who has sinus issues. I mean, if it, any of it and all of it. Okay. Okay. Well, Rosemary doxes too. At one point in time, I'm just going to say whatever, you know, because it is what it is. People are going to judge me about anything and everything. My God, I can't even take care of Marley and do the right thing. That's how fucking nitpicky these stupid asses are. You're right. I don't know who you are. And I'm glad that you're in here. But I've had a lot of, well, I hate to say sickos being sent in here. So welcome for coming in. I'm sorry. An empathetic human being, we can feel for someone. It doesn't mean we support them. You think you know who I am because you listen to Bambi. Actually, I don't know who you are. I listen to Bambi maybe in the morning and stuff. I really haven't been listening to hardly anybody but myself and clipping things from the Sasquatchians and Farley. Right. You want to talk to somebody that's fair and will do the right thing, go to Amber. Amber will do it. I was not aware. When was that said? Was that earlier today? But concerning Dudley, I tried to help him. I did. He was going through a really rough time. I knew him back before I went to prison, Folsom, whatever. And he didn't talk very much. That's back when he was hanging out with Muscle, right? And so I get out, and this was before he got with Kim, right? This is when he was chilling with Brittany. And he seemed somewhat okay, not as quiet as he was with Muscle, right? So talked to him a little bit. His mom had passed away. And then he got with Kim, and and I'm not blaming it on Kim. It's him because he's an adult. And I tried. I told him to stop saying the R word, the N word, everything. Well, then shit came to a head because he don't like Penelope. Well, I'm not going to be told who I like and who I should not like. I don't run a channel like Busey does. Please stay in here. I'd like you to stay in here. But no, I don't agree with it at all. Hey, Sergeant. Because you want to know why I think, Sergeant Peppers? I think that there are people that support George and I, but I think that there are people that support other people in the community. So there is a lot of selective. Hey, Heidi. Do you get what I'm saying? Let's say that you have field day, right? and everybody's kind of picking and choosing people that, it becomes, what's it called? Cross mingling or something like that. Hey, Sergeant Peppers. I don't even know. I have no idea. I only went into Dudley's to hear his panelist with the British accent. Yeah, we haven't talked. He got mad at me. He told me to kick Penelope out of the room. I didn't. And then that's when he told me who he had been talking to and the fax machine, and then started talking about my daughters and telling me some stuff that Farley had said. So, and then the R word and the N word and all those words and horrible, rotten, telling people I was a junkie and shit. So I was done. You can't help somebody that doesn't want to help themselves. And I know that that's kind of cliche to say that because a lot of people say it, but you cannot. And when you get mad, when people get mad, they show everything. And it's just like, it's not. Yeah. It definitely gives off Clark vibes. No, we're not arguing. You can talk about anything that you want to. Anything. You're right, Susie. What is the difference? Are you the Susie that didn't like me because of the videos, or are we cool now, Susie? I just want to make sure we're okay because you don't typically come in here. I want to make sure that you and I are okay. Okay. But we have to ask this though. I haven't even seen the live anyway. Let me ask you this though. Two sickies. And I don't know who you are. You're right. Okay. But I'm just asking, are you and I okay? Or do you still not like me? I think that's a okay question to ask. Don't you believe? Here's what I think. I think I can't freaking I can't exactly. No, I wasn't talking about you. I was asking Susie if we were okay. Simple as that. You, I don't know. I just know with me, and I told very, very few people, and I told Clinton, of course, is that I'm going to do my lives. I'm going to be friends with who I'm friends with. I have not seen everybody's lives. I do not get a lot of things sent to me. I do not know. What I do know is that on Bambi's end and on the other person's end, where there was a comment made about a water tower, which George has played it 50 million times, who is more at fault? Because the other person showed the inside of my home and has dedicated her channel to me and has given pictures. And I have two sets of pictures of children when they were minors. That's all I'm asking, sickies. That's all I'm asking. And I don't think that either one of them is right. Absolutely. I need to go see the live, or I will text Bambi and ask her myself. Not a problem. I do not like the selective. Listen, the way that I feel is honestly the one person that I do not like. You guys freaking know. And if you guys are making deals with people like that, we're not cool. I don't like her. I don't like anything about her, and I have every right not to. And I don't think that it's right. Sickies. And if you don't support her, that's probably one of the better things because she has infected this freaking internet like a parasite. No, it doesn't excuse it. It does not excuse it. You can't see the live because she deletes most of them, but the clips are out there. Okay. I haven't seen them. Are they on Reddit? Hey, Stacy. All I know is Jane is my friend at the end of the day, and this is why I started my life. Nope. I do not like my friends who I've known for a very long time to be treated any sort of way and to be disrespected. Two sickies and chat. Hey, I can't. I can't. This is what I'm not bringing up comments anymore because I don't have my glasses on and I am not. Hello, Moto. I think whoever Holland Opus may be, they don't like Jane. And that's it. But don't make comments about a deadly when whoever you may be friends with, I know like deadly a lot, so it is what it is. Stacey, how you doing? I got to finish putting my face on. I gave my face a little bit of a break yesterday, and I have a nice little cut on my forehead where the microwave just jumped out and decided to hit me in the head. George made it clear that all comments are welcome and Holland cannot dictate what I say. There's a lot of people in George's chat and watching mine that are definitely reporting back to said idiot. Okay. I understand that. So here's the thing though. So is it okay to support a woman? I mean, because you're not writing that even. You're saying that you don't know her. We're focusing on Bambi and we're not saying that's okay. So what about supporting somebody that's dude or ex-dude was involved in possibly not being nice to women or doxing children or showing the inside of my home or making it out that my man is from the LGBTQ community or the fact that they're friends with people that they've attacked in their families? Just wondering. I can have a dignified conversation with anybody. I did freaking drama. I've done debating and stuff like that. I'm not the type of person that's just going to block people out to keep their voices from being said. That's their jam. That's not Jen Bailey's jam. I'm a very loyal person until you're a dick to me. And Holland told me not to apologize to anybody anymore. Sicky, say nobody. Are you, what is there? Oh my God. Hold on for a second. I got to clear my throat. Let me ask you something, Mr. Sicky. Who, when you say obsessed with somebody, right? That would be like stalkerish, right? When, somebody dedicates their whole channel, I don't know, to a Jen. What is there to be obsessed or love about somebody that sits at home, doesn't have a car, has attacked everybody, doxes, makes fun of deceased people, laughs at disgusting things, supports racists, and does lives all the time, putting people down and has no content? Now, again, Mr. or Mrs. Two Sickies, how does that make anybody obsessed? Who would want to have a life like that? Well, no. You stay here. You stay here, Sergeant Peppers. You are a friend. Now, Mr. or Mrs. Sickies, you can apologize to Sergeant Peppers, or I can ban you from the room. It's up to you. We're all adults here. This is not a place where people are going to get selected and bullied and stuff like that. We're not playing that game in here. Sergeant Peppers is a friend of mine, always nice. Thank you, Heidi. Come back in and catch the replay. Later. Peace, chicken grease. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, or whatever it says. Is that how it is? Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. We're going to talk about one. We're going to talk about them all. This is a safe channel. Okay, Heidi got it. Heidi got it. I took a screenshot. I will forget in 5 minutes. Yeah, make sure if something kind of wacky or whatever gets sent, because I caught in one chat the F word being spelled out before it was taken. I got a screenshot of it. You're very welcome. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I think people need to understand when you go in, George made the channel specifically because of somebody that affected all of us. So when you go into somebody's channel, you are to respect everybody in there. That is called coexisting. And if you're under 18, which you should not be in a room like ours or his, in my opinion, then coexist. I've seen a lot of stuff and I don't like it. Sorry, not sorry. You don't have to go to the bushes. Nobody needs to go to the bushes. Nobody needs to. Nope. Do not have to go back to the bushes, Cindy. You are a Julie, you are a fellow pecanner. Hey, Sarah, what's going on? That was the whole thing that was said months ago. Everybody's going to coexist. Well, not everybody can coexist in my room. Some people are not going to come in my room because I don't like that crap. You can hate watch me. Thank you, Cindy. It's just stupid, man. I can't please everybody, nor do I want to. I know what's going on because they're ticked off over something that Bambi said about Jules after the water tower comment was made. But it's okay for Jules to show the inside of my home. You guys can't, that, like I said, you don't get your cake and bully it too. That's not how it goes, man. I told y'all you're stupid for making any type of deals with that idiot woman. Y'all a month ago loved me long time when I strike her. Now you guys want to hang out with that mess. No. You don't like me, then that's fine. Don't band up with her because you don't like me. Don't band up with her at all, or if you haven't been doxxed already. Yes. Don't go in them bushes. You'll catch something. I'm tired of this, man. Not going to sit in here and talk about a Bambi and stuff like that when prior to that, there was a comment made about a water tower. Now, should she have said it? No, absolutely not. She shouldn't have said it. But we're not going to sit here and act like Busey ain't made some really nasty comments herself. And she has, and y'all have heard her do it. Bambi, what's going on? Somebody came in today and said something with you and Harlow. Stop! I can't have peppers. Peppers are nasty. Well, I don't like peppers, but other than that, I could stuff something else. What should I stuff? What about a zucchini boat? That sounds good, doesn't it? Okay. Well, someone came in, first name 2. Their first name was 2, and I guess just like their birth certificate, the first name 2, last name Sickies. So apparently, like a comment or something like that. I don't freaking know. I haven't even watched it. They said it was dirty deleted. And then I asked a question concerning the inside of my home being shown in pictures of minors that were sent to me. Yeah. Skins tag Steve. Who's got a skin? What? The skin tags are those little balls, right? Got it. Okay. Maybe you can address it or something like that, because my two sickies, they came in and specifically said, they were like, "Hey, Jen, how are you?" And I'm like, "Fine." And they said, "Are you having scones and tea today?" And I said, "Fine." And we had a great conversation. And I said, "Okay, too. What would you like to talk about?" "Oh, you had a surgery. Feel better, Sarah. What happened?" And then they said, "I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm going to say this one time and one time only before I say anything about Bambi and Harlow. I don't know the bee. I don't know the bee. I don't know nothing about the bee. I only saw a bee outside. I don't know anybody about the bee but Harlow and Bambi." That's kind of how it was. And then Sergeant Pepper said, "Hey, I'm in here to have a good time. This is not a chat about Bambi." And the person kept going, "I don't know nothing about a bee. I don't know nothing about a bee. I don't." That, right? But anyway, Bambi, apparently what you had said, everybody's saying, "Oh, it was real life. Please do not discuss it in here," because they freaking are watching channels and stuff like that. And we had talked about it yesterday. So apparently she doesn't go real life on anybody, or doesn't do anything openly on her channel. But apparently they're holding you to the cross for what you had said a few days after the tower incident, because she didn't say anything about it. It's the other person's fault. Not her. Jules doesn't go real life on anybody. Not at all. Well, I don't bring it up in here, Bambi. I would say not to, unless I don't know. Well, I hope you watch a good play. But Bambi, she's not worth it. She is not worth it. Jules is not a sane person. That's what she does. She gets people to get really pissed off, and then they say stuff, and then she holds them to it. Okay. For work? Oh. Well, they take, you know what? You know what they have there? They have really, really good corn dogs. Yes, they have a Portillo's there too, Bambi. Hmm. They have good corn dogs. They have root beer. Nope. Busey for Greer. I want to explain something to people, and this is how I feel. And this stuff should not be taken to other people's chats, because you guys are friends with somebody that may be friends with Jules. Is you guys have watched for years and have said multiple times, all of you who may be listening, that she was the one that pushed me to the edge. That's what all y'all said. And I know a lot of you guys are friends, or not, maybe not be friends, but a lot of you guys don't like Bambi, which is fine. You don't have to like Bambi. You don't have to like Jen. But people say things out of anger because maybe deceased people should not be talked about, which was said on Reddit by the person. Thank you, Reject. I'm tired of somebody, yeah, because you know what? What did she say a few days ago when I covered her? She goes, "I have mental health issues. So why is it okay for you to talk about me or Bambi or anything that we had?" But she simply said, "I'm dreaming of a banner." But then you got mad when people said something about putting a billboard up. Well, that's your opinion. Every now and then I have a good shit show. It's the real life stuff that people do, and that's not okay. Mm-hmm. Not going to sit in here and get mad at other people when all of you guys said a month ago how horrible she was to me. That's not cool. Okay, now I got to get my makeup on. So I'm going to do that while I'm talking to you great people, because I have a freaking doctor's appointment I have to get to. So let's talk about a good story, actually. So I first came here, everybody knows and whatever, but I used to have an IG. I actually have a pretty big following on my IG. Actually, before I came, I'm not going to toot my horn, but toot toot, I had over 2,000 people because the live is still up. Well, maybe we can watch it later. I know, Bambi, but it's okay that she talks about my daughters, right? It's okay for her to talk about my daughters, or for her to be friends with somebody that docks mine, or to act like she knows what provisions I have and what I don't. It isn't about selective whatever. I don't like her, and I have every reason not to like her, and everybody has known of her to go after me. She went after Heather Gillespie. She goes after Clint. She talks about Clint's parents. She's talked about every creator in the community. That's not cool. I'm tired of it, man. You don't have to like me at all. Don't watch me. You're right, reject. And what's really weird is why is nobody going to that person's channel calling her out on that? Could it be because all of us are blocked and we're not allowed to talk? Oh, don't say the Momo word. I don't agree with that, Bambi. Don't say that. That I don't. Like, for real, I don't. I've never said that. I've never agreed with that. I don't know. Like, I just don't say that. I don't know who it may be to, but yeah, I don't say the MO. Yeah. I mean, and here's what. Oh, okay. I thought you meant another person, because I don't have nothing bad to say about. I don't have no whatever with Maria. We're not friends anymore, and that's how it is. But I don't like saying the Momo thing, and I don't ever talk about her family because I never would. I never did, and I never would now. Now, Jules, on the other hand, is a complete nightmare. And why anybody's banding up with her is, I don't know, but whatever. You know, and I was thinking last night, oh, I know she talks about your kids. She talks about everybody's kids. She talks about my girls. Hello, that's why I made the call about a year ago, because she wouldn't stop talking about my girls. Okay, well, let me ask you this, reject. Hold on, because we're not going to argue in the chat. Hold on. Now, reject, what you said was the B and Bambi do Doc's kids, and yesterday Harlow co-signed for it. It was not good. Okay, well, let me ask you this. Now, when a comment was made about a water tower and Bambi's husband, does that make her a co-signer for talking about dreaming about the water tower and laughing after it was said? Does that make her a co-signer? Better than the other. And I agree with Terry Time on that. That's about all I agree with her about at this point, but I love her. Is that okay? Because I've been getting a lot of stuff about Bambi, but then I'm getting a lot of stuff that the B has said that hasn't been very nice either. I've gotten threatened by her too. Now let's talk. He was trying to say I was on a panel with the B yesterday, which is a lie. No, she was definitely not. Basically, what this is all coming down to is they're trying to say it's real life stuff, because real life stuff has happened to me. What I am saying is that should be ashamed of themselves. Please, ladies, do not lower yourself. Okay, hold on. People are wanting this chat to get derailed and it to be a shit show. That's why they send their friends in here. We're not going to do that. Hold on, Bambi. You should really get a better troll game. Okay, hold on. I think, okay, Bambi, hold on. I understand that you're upset and you have every right to be upset because this woman's been coming after you. Okay. Now, reject is simply, and I'm reading this now. Okay, it's not a troll. What they're saying is that you guys are better than her. That's what they're saying. And two sickies is just two sicky. I actually, one of the two sickies I met in real life, and they had crabs, and I just, yeah, I couldn't hang out with them. Hmm. Bambi, don't argue with them. That's what she wants. That's what Busey wants. That's why she sits there and goes, you guys ring my bell. Come on over here. And then when you go do it, that's when the victimization comes in. That is what you call an inciter. And that's what reject is saying. They're just saying that you're better than that. That is what reject is saying. They said you are better than that. Bambi, you got to read that. Okay. The person that's a disgusting idiot is the two sickies. But they still like us. So stay in here and be two sickies. Exactly. Mm-hmm. She's getting desperate. This is her life. This is her whole damn life. And everything's not working the way she wants it to. Wasn't she blaming George and all of us when a person went offline? Exactly. Shanna ain't playing. Shanna is the ring. She is the wrench slinger. I told y'all, this is a chat where people can talk and be adults. And if you don't, I have many of mods that will start using their wrench. And none of this would have happened had somebody not been online last night and a few days ago derailing my chat, because that's what you guys want, because I don't block everybody. This isn't MobTube, Workyverse, or Pusaverse. Thank you. Hey, thank you, allegedly. Thank you, Lisa. We have the power. We can use it or not. That is up to you. We analyzed Tony Soprano today on my show. If that makes people mad, so be it. Yep, don't watch. And I told Bambi yesterday, did I not? I called Bambi yesterday and I told her because something, people had said some whatever. But why? I'm asking you guys this. Why is it okay for the other person to do what she's doing? That's all I'm saying. Well, because two people don't like her. But one, we know who doesn't. Rosemary. I am not the polite police. Has anybody ever seen Full House? And Michelle said, I am not the polite police. I am not the polite police either. But I sure as hell have dealt with this woman. I don't like her. So, oh my God, I'm trying to get Bambi. I love Tony Soprano. And even if he's awful, he's so adorable. I haven't even seen him. But I like their accents. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I love a good accent. Oh my gosh, I'm drinking a smoothie and a freaking seed, a blackberry seed is stuck in the back of my throat. Oh my God. Let me clear my throat. Oh my God. That thing got stuck in the back of my throat, bro. Thank you, Harlow. I appreciate it. And here's the last thing I'm going to say about the situation with Bambi, since you guys like to clip and take things and put it past what, and do what you guys want to. There was a comment made. I don't know about the dude. I don't know nothing about him or what happened with Bambi and stuff like that. I did explain to Bambi over something that she had said because I was getting 9 pounds of shit over it because she's the only person that's ever made a comment, right? Hold on. Hello? Kip. Are you at Bath and Body or Bad Beth and Beyond? Are you at Hey Sarah. Um okay. Are you at Bath and Body or Bed Bath and Beyond? Oh, you are? Oh, let's talk about it, Brenda. I didn't cry. Remember, we had a deal. I did not cry. Susie, hold on. Susie goes, hate it when stuff gets stuck on my dangly thing. Sorry. Um, no, 4. It's Mother's Day coming up. And we know who likes to throw that shit in my face. Yes, you are. I didn't cry, meaning that's 2 eyes that didn't cry. Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay. Um, you know I am. You know I am. I have something stuck on my dangly. The thing is, it's like the vanilla, the throws on them, they don't burn very well. Um, yeah, yeah, of course, it's an amazing smell. Brent, I was just joking with you. I appreciate it so much. Do you like it? If it smells really good, for sure. I like, yeah, lavender would be fine. Okay, no, that's fine. Lavender vanilla is amazing for flavor. All right. Okay. Okay. That, that's perfect. I love you. Okay. Well, what flavors are there? Uh-huh. Oh, no, no, no. The pink kiwi berry's good. Yeah. Can you smell it? Ooh, that smell. Well, I'm not much of a flower smell person. I don't like the flower smell that much. Okay. Yeah, it'll be perfect. Anything you, yeah. Yes, iced lemon pound cake. Yes, it smells so good. Brenda. Yes. No, yes, the iced lemon pound cake, it smells so freaking good. Yes. The last time that we went there, the iced lemon pound cake and the Clint, do you want a vanilla candle? Lavender vanilla?
You seen the email from Bath and Body?
No, Brenda's there. No, the lemon pound cake and the strawberry pound cake. That's worth that. All right. I love you. Okay, call me when you get home. All right, bye. There's a sale at Bath and Body Work. I repeat, there's a sale at Bath and Body Work. Well, what she's trying to play out is that we support it. Oh my God, it's delicious. The lemon pound cake, Stacy, is so freaking good. BF Ladybugs rock. I do like ladybugs. Once it sets and cools down, you break it up. Let me ask you this. Put a 1 in the chat if you have ever said anything based on, hey, Louisiana, put a 1 in the chat if you guys have ever said anything that could be god awful or anything based on something that may have been said about you that you absolutely didn't, that you said in the moment. Let me ask you that. Has anybody ever said anything in the heat of the moment because something triggersome may have been said first? Put a 1 in the chat if you have. I have. Okay. So like maybe if somebody was talking about, oh, well, hey, hold on. Let's get a screenshot of this because we know who the only person is that talks about Brenda with the big old butt. So before somebody gets that, let me go ahead and screenshot this. It's everybody else. Thank you, Ladybugs. Go ahead and escort you out here. Go ahead and put you in timeout. And make sure you don't pee on your freaking ankles. Exactly. People say things out of hurt, number one. Because I'm sure when she threatened me and said, if you think I'm bad now, wait till you see what happens over in Rumble. And guess what? She did go to Rumble. Sometimes I like big butts and I cannot lie. But we have somebody that says that about somebody and they've been saying it for a year, Louisiana, and that's not cool. The candy bars on a cookie sheet or what chocolate you want. So kind of like your friends and other things in life, you can't pick and choose. Things get said out of anger because you can only for so long keep going at somebody and going at somebody. It is, but it was actually said by somebody to mock my friend for a whole year. It was to mock my friend about her size. And she actually has a great ass, but no, it was done in like maliciousness. Maybe you know who she is, maybe not. But I did talk to Clint about, no, that's fine. I talked to Clint about your poker, Louisiana, and he would like to play on Fridays if you're okay with that. So let me know because when I tried to sign in, remember I told you, oh, no, it's fine. Are you okay with him playing on Fridays with you? Now, you may have somebody hit you up and say no. And the only thing that Clint does is Clint does wear my underwear. People need to stop trying to keep the narrative that Jen is sick and can't do a content. She doesn't need said creator to do a channel. Absolutely not. Actually, this is the best I felt in years. I mean, when I was in there modding for her, when we were really good friends, she was talking about how great I was doing. I laugh every day. I'm having a great time in life. Allegedly, have a good day. I think people get a lot of things misconstrued that Karma says because maybe she's been affected by somebody like that. Like last night, actually, we were, God, what were we talking about before somebody started up a live? Amber's got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Don't worry about it, Karma. I feel great. I wish my kidneys didn't feel so junky, but other than that, yeah. I'm not going to have a cartoon that's terrorized me for years comment on whatever. I like talking about history and crime and foods and crafts myself. Me too. Can't eat much of it, but I certainly do love food. You know what I'm missing though is a nice, oh God, I miss a nice BLT sandwich. You guys ever have that problem when you're taking your pants off and your damn freaking socks fall out? Hey, Heidi, how you doing, babe? Can only be on here for a few. I'm having one of those days. I don't really do that. I've only had to block 2 people out of here. One fat shaved by Fred, the other one was hyper focused on Bambi and not worried about other people that have done it. So no, I don't do that. But I would like a chance. I've tried to go into another person's room just to talk, and I was already freaking blocked. It's like selective blocking. But when I go in your room, Louisiana High Rise, you've always been cool. I will say that you've always been real cool and welcoming. I like that. Plus, I like your accent, girl. How did I? Oh, I didn't lose my sock. Okay. Hey, Sally Mae, go Eagles. You were done. Where did you get blocked? Did you get blocked in here? If you got blocked in here, I'm very sorry for that. We're usually pretty lenient in here about stuff. If you were blocked in here, I am very sorry. But I don't think you were blocked because I would have to check my block list. But if you were, I'm very, very sorry. I like going in your room. Oh, okay. That's what I was saying. Every time I go in your room, I have fun. I'll actually today, I think, did I comment on your thing? I was about to catch the replay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that happened. You didn't deserve that. I'd like to see a lot more people go in your room, especially on Fridays. Clint is really, I was telling him, I said, yeah, I said, because I call you Louisiana High Rise Jeans. And Harold and I kicked you out because you don't seem to get we don't want to talk. Okay, well then block her. Not everybody's going to get along. Block her. Yesterday. Okay, so you and Louisiana High Rise Jeans are not going to be getting along. Okay, it's just block. Louisiana said, please don't talk about me. Okay. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. Louisiana High Rise Jeans is you guys are not going to make up. Bambi and Harlow are not going to make up with her, but you are going to keep doing poker on Fridays, right? Louisiana High Rise Jeans. Please tell me the poker is staying. Clint, Louisiana High Rise Jeans is in here. Remember how I told you about her? Do you remember how I told you about this girl that I call her Louisiana High Rise Jeans because I didn't know who she was? Okay, she is doing poker on Fridays. Are you going to be coming to poker because she's going to do poker this week? Hold on. Do you think maybe hold please? You'd be doing poker. Well, I'm trying to find something to wear. Oh my gosh, this is becoming a nightmare getting dressed. I just died in your arms tonight. I know. I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I should have walked away. I should have walked away. I don't do passive aggressive trolling. Hey, Judge Evie. Hey, Judge Evie, can you do, seriously, can you please set up a mock trial this week? I have 2 people that need to come to it. One woman, her name is Miss Bambi, and the other woman's name is Louisiana High Rise Jeans. Yes, I was singing, I just died in your arms tonight. Is that really you? Saturday. Okay, so Bambi and Louisiana High Rise Jeans, will you guys be willing to meet up on Saturday for a mock court trial? We have a judge in the community. Baby, I just staying in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. Clint, I don't know what to put on, dude. All right, Clint, I know what I'm wearing now. Okay, after many, many, many. Thank you, Judge Evie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Right? I won't sip until no, definitely sip during the trial. Do not stop. No, every hour should be happy hour during trial time. No, they're mock trials. They're all in good fun. Because I just died. Clint. I think so, Flo came in. All right, I know what I'm wearing today. I know what I'm wearing. All right, we are good. Little foundation on. Put an overweight sweatshirt on. Thank you. I appreciate it. Tell Tina I said, hey. She's still getting her nails done. If not, tell her I said, hey. I did miss Tina. Bambi has a show called Trolling Tuesday, and then sits. What exactly? Did they just call people trolls because they troll, or what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just here getting ready. What do I know? Okay, Louisiana high-rise jeans. Clint will be there because he just died in my. Clint gets so bad. I'll find something to sing, and I'll just sing it all day. And he hates it. I'll do it all day. Gotta run, Jen. Have a great day. You too. Just like George said, stay away from the water droplets. There are. Okay. Well, the one troll that I did like, we're getting a divorce, but I don't know. I think there's good trolls and I think there's crappy trolls. Whitney used to be a really good troll till she got really mean. We had a girl named Whitney that was in the community who used to troll, or still does, but she used to be nice. Well, Jen, have a show in 15 minutes. A total roast, stay strong, do you. Thank you.
That's if we left right now.
Okay. Paula's not a troll. She's a pawn. Well, that is your opinion. I'm not quite sure who you are. You're not looking too well. But you have a good day too, Soflo. It's not really anybody's business to be called a pawn, though. Why do you think that? Brookie owns you, Paula. Don't ever forget it. Okay, Square. Well, that's your opinion. I think you may have to tinkle a little bit. So I'm going to put you in timeout just for a second. Make sure you don't pee on your ankles, okay? And welcome. And thank you so much, Square Bear, for coming in here. I don't believe that Paula is a pawn. I quite like her. I think we've done pretty good today. We've had a couple hiccups. But like I said, guys, people want to see people get derailed and, have a bad chat. I'm not going to do that. I'm doing my best after what happened a few days ago when I was arguing. And I don't want to do that. So I am going to finish getting ready, guys, because I need Benny's big disappointment. Well, that's not very nice. You have a picture of somebody that I once knew. That's not very nice. Well, they've done pretty good. They've done pretty good. They don't get along and stuff like that, but for the most part, they've done pretty good. She's been okay. I just think, like I said, there's a lot of things that are going on. That suck. And do I ever get tired of whatever? Yeah. They're doing pretty good. I think that, people, we're all running on some high emotions here. For the most part, there isn't really anything that's been said in the chat that I would take back other than some people that have come in here and somebody doxed Maria, which wasn't doxed her picture or her face. Other than that, it's been pretty good, guys. We had some good people in here. Sergeant Peppers came in. We had the Gremlin person come in. I've had no problems with them. The only people that seem to come in are the people that have a problem, the Rosemary Jack Wax, and that's their problem. Hi, sweetheart. So Paula's in here. I call her Louisiana High Roast Jeans, and she will be seeing you on Friday, hopefully, to play some poker. But I have a question for you. When somebody hurts you, every now and then, when you respond to something, do you say something that maybe you didn't mean to say, that maybe came off as a real life or abrasive thing? Have you ever said something that you didn't mean to say when somebody was maybe talking about somebody in your family that was deceased or something?
I'm sure I have.
Yeah.
That happened to me.
Right. Says, guess who's back? How are you feeling, Jen? I'm feeling pretty good. My back's been hurting a lot, like really, really bad. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. But other than that, what I'm hoping is. I think so, yeah. Yes, sweetheart. I know. I'm just putting on the rest of this and my eye thing. Can you hand me my hat?
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
I have my dog mom hat. Right. I know, nap sounds good, doesn't it? But here's the thing, guys. I had a really, really good day. All I can say is it's at the end of the day, things get said. People get hurt when there's a bunch of raw emotions and stuff like that. I know what it feels like to have everything nailed to the cross about something that I say. I mean, my God, people are talking about the way that Marley is taken care of, for fuck's sakes.
Speaking of which, I was just feeding her some peanuts, sharing her peanuts with me.
Marley's a great dog. I don't understand. And the reason why, and like I said, this is what Busey does. She says things to plant the seed, and whatever ends up happening about it ends up happening. And she's not a friend to anybody. When you hate somebody, like really, really hate them, you don't get over hate like that. I like George's channel. I like what's going on with it. And, I try, believe you me, I've said a lot of stuff in my past. And people are going to like who they like. And if you don't like who they like, then leave them alone and block them. Don't go behind trying to tell people what they should and shouldn't do. It's not cool. Because chances are the people you're hanging out with are not that great, in my opinion. But I'm trying to put my eyeliner on. Oh, no. You didn't do anything. Lisa, no. Listen, anybody can say whatever in here. If you're coming in here like the Gremlin account, I don't know who you are. I know a lot of people speculate that a lot of accounts are William or Lindsay or whatever. As long as somebody comes in and they are nice and they engage, that's fine. I don't want to block a lot of people. I don't want to take their voices. I don't want to judge people on things like that. I actually have a documentary that Napa has sent me that I need to watch today too. But I love all of you guys. Maybe we'll reconvene later on tonight. I want to see what the doctor says and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for coming in. Other than a few hiccups and stuff, we did pretty good today. So love y'all, and maybe catch you on the flip or maybe later. All right. Take care. And thank you guys so much for coming in here while I was getting ready. Appreciate it. Peace and chicken grease.